Is it okay with English? I made an appointment on Monday, but I couldn't come. I was in Gothenburg. I had some problems with work. Every time I was coming back home, there was some problems on the way. So I had moved to Gothenburg, and while I was there, I had some health problem after eating something. So the reason why I came here is because for a long time I've been having problems with me internally. Like when I was living at my residence, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I think maybe I was poisoned by something. And right now I just woke up today and I realized that my body is so thin, and then I've been having changes. I've been noticing like my teeth, they have changed. They're no longer white, and I thought maybe it was because of the dentist I went to. They put something white on my teeth. But then, when I called them and I asked lots of questions, they didn't say anything, which made me think they did something to me, and then I thought, okay, what about my eyes? They have changed. I've noticed them, but people have noticed them before me. People would look at my eyes and say things like, Muski, maybe she has poison and there's no antidote or something. So I've been having serious signs like my stomach, burning. But that was in Gothenburg where I was with somebody, and I thought maybe the food had something like ricin, and I had very bad reactions. Then also I noticed my memory is not that good. Like when I look back to just 3-4 days back, I feel like it almost didn't happen, but it happened. And then also I noticed that when I was typing on Facebook, I think yesterday, but one, I was writing and I thought I was really writing something, but when I looked at the text I was writing, it was misspelled English, words that couldn't make sense, and I slept so hard, and there's so many funny things that have happened, like I tried to get help in Gothenburg, and then I don't know what was injected into me during my blood, samples.
Normally nothing is injected. Why should they inject something into you?
I looked away and I gave blood samples.
I know, but why?
Why? I'll tell you, because when they had finished, they packed their things, they went away, I began feeling like I was going to slip.
I understand what you're explaining.
Yes.
But why would somebody be out for poisoning you?
I have no idea.
No.
I have no idea.
I never heard of that.
I have no idea. I'm telling you.
Have you ever heard of that?
I'm telling you this because for the last, let's say 6 months, I've been coming here, and the doctor has checked me for anxiety. They've checked me for heart problems in the same clinic. You've checked me for everything, but there's nothing happening. And then last time I had an attack and the ambulance came, they checked me with the same things you did. Nothing came through. So I'm at a point where I don't know what is happening to me. My fingers are going like this. My feet are, crawling in.
We're just going to take this. I have to ask you about something else, because I have in my papers that you are supposed to talk to the clinic for sexuality today.
Yes.
Have you just come from there?
No, I am here because I feel my health is deteriorating.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because it was kind of hard to get you into that place.
I know. I even didn't even look at the schedule.
Have you even called them?
I did get the papers they sent me. I did know I have to fill them in, but I have been having a very rough week.
Okay. I'm not too happy about that.
I'm very sorry about that.
I have used a lot of time after we talked last time to make a very long and appropriate referral to a place that doesn't take a lot of patience.
Yeah.
So that's a very special case for you, and I understand your health concerns, but you have no signs of any serious or deadly diseases.
Internally, I do.
I know. You feel that, but you don't have any signs of that. When you examined, everything looked fine. Last August, you had a full examination with blood labs. Everything was perfect.
But then why do I have all these other signs internally? Why is my body reacting like that?
But that is something, for example, that I wrote to the clinic for sexuality, that you have a lot of these concerns and worries about how you feel your body. So of course that has something to do with that.
I don't think it's my transitioning or hormones. I've been off hormones for but
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your problems with how to feel your things from the body, how to deal with concerns. For example, for me it sounds like you get very easy, you get like paranoid that someone is out to harm you, even though you can't explain why anyone would want to harm you.
But so many people in the neighborhood are looking at my eyes, my teeth, and they're also talking about it.
No, they're not.
They are, because I didn't notice what was going on, but I'm noticing now, and my body has really changed. I'm so thin right now. I don't have appetite. The way I sleep, it's like I think there's something.
Yeah.
I think there's something.
I can't explain to you why you feel that. I think it has a lot to do how you general are doing, how you feel in general. You have no signs of any illnesses. You have no signs of anything.
Maybe it is internally, because this is what I'm feeling internally. This is what I'm feeling.
But there should be no signs of that either. You have very nice blood levels. You had a below average vitamin D level as the only thing in a total of 20 blood labs last August. So there's no signs of anything going wrong with you.
But you're just looking at me on the surface.
Yeah.
What if there's something that is going on with me?
I know, but that's what it is
But what time am I supposed to have the appointment for the?
But that was at 9 o'clock.
Then I'm really sorry. I've had a very rough week coming back from work, and there is.
Okay, I understand.
Things that are happening to me.
Yeah.
I had to run to Sweden, and then I'm in Sweden.
But that's not for
my
interest.
I know, but I'm telling you how rough the week was.
This. And talking also to the clinic for sexuality is very important in this, because it also has something to do how you're gonna feel better in general and don't have these concerns.
No, I don't think that is about my body. I don't think that is about my body.
Okay. I'm not going to offer to do any health checks on you or anything, because everything looks fine, and we don't do yearly checkups on young people like you.
Are you looking at my teeth? Are you looking at my eyes, and you think everything looks fine? Wow. No, now I'm not being paranoid. There's something weird. My eyes, my teeth have changed.
Okay. I will make one agreement with you. If this continues, then we can talk about it again. And that brings us to about August, which is 1 year from when you had the last blood labs. If you have continued to have the same problems, the same concerns, then you can come and see me there, and then we will see if we need to redo any of the blood labs that I can offer you. In the meanwhile, I would like you to take up on the referral to the sexuality clinic and contact them, and then you can tell me if they have been talking about anything in that meantime. So I'm not going to do anything today, but you're allowed to come back. Yeah, but that's your responsibility. You don't have to explain me your plan.
And I will try to reschedule. But what I can say to you is August is a very long time back. and I just had a blood test
it's
in
not.
in Gothenburg, and of course they did say the same thing like you. They didn't see anything. But what if I have something that is not traceable? What if it's a poison that's not traceable?
But can you hear why that sounds a little bit paranoid?
It's not paranoid. You've exhausted all possibilities. You've checked me with, yes, you have.
Okay.
Your clinic has checked me. The ambulance have checked me. Everyone has checked me, and they've exhausted everything. But my body is changing. Why is that?
I can't explain that to you. So now I explained to you what plan I can offer. So you're allowed to come back here in August, in the August, if you still have the same problems, and we talk about it. And in the meantime, you'll be scheduled with the sexologist clinic. Okay, that's all we have time for today.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Thank you for your time. People looking at me like So that's what happened in my clinic appointment, and it sounds very weird. It sounds very suspicious because this is me walking back home. It's happened, and it's very weird because the doctor seemed like he was inclined not to help me. Maybe because he saw me recording a live video, I don't know. But there's something weird going on, and I just walked out of the clinic, and then I'm meeting somebody that's riding a bicycle and he's looking at me with very bad eyes, and I think there's something going on. I don't know what it is. And for people that say things like, oh, why can't you travel to another country? Why can't you move out of, that country and go away? Even if you are in Uganda, you know very well that you have to have a very good amount of money on your account before you can do anything. And yes, I know the UK is a very easy place for me to run to, and I'm thinking about that. But what I can say is, even if I was going to the UK, it's still European territory. And then when you're thinking about the USA is not an easy place to go to if you don't have a minimum of 10,000 US dollars on your account. It has nothing to do with living in Denmark. It has nothing to do with having residency in Denmark. You have to have money on your account. There is something going on with me. I woke up today and I looked at myself. I am so thin, and I've given the doctor all these signs. He can see my teeth, he can see my eyes. My teeth have lost their whiteness, my eyes have lost their beautiful whiteness. I've grown thinner, and then I've lost appetite, and then my fingers are somewhat crawling in. and my legs are somewhat, like, and all he's talking about is a sexology clinic. Oh, go get hormones and blah blah blah. And he's so cold and he's so mean. And I think really there's something going on. He probably knows what it is, but like, he can see it, but he doesn't want to help me. I have no idea. So I'm just walking back, after my doctor's appointment, and I think, like, yeah, people will say things like, why didn't you leave Denmark? I've been complaining about Denmark for a long time, but it's not easy to approach yourself from a first world country and then go to another first world country. Yes, you do get money, but just like so many Ugandans that left, the diaspora and came to Uganda, say, you get money, and in Ugandan terms, it's a lot of money, but when you pay your bills and when you pay your taxes and when you pay everything, that money isn't really so, very substantial. So, um the thing is, I've really lost my weight, and I have really, my eyes have changed, and the camera is not good because I had to go with a very simple phone, and I think he did notice it and he was angry or whatever, but I don't care. And what's interesting is when I was in Gothenburg, Sweden, the doctor kicked me out. My first medical appointment, she kicked me out because I was making a live video, and she said it's not allowed, and she didn't want to help me even if she could see that I was going through something. So, and sometimes you're received by doctors and they're looking at you with this bad eye, like, there's some things that make you be identified as somebody that is a slanderer or someone that's talking negatively about the country. For example, your teeth, your eyes, maybe they see the signs and they know that, okay, this is somebody that must have talked something negatively about Denmark. I don't know, but I'm in the process of, I've been uploading things onto my YouTube channel, and I'll be uploading more things onto my YouTube channel. And what I'm planning to do is I am planning to sell off things, and maybe I'll see what next. I can't say my plans on Facebook Live, but as you can see, I'm not just talking. All government hospitals are, it's all we have. It's all we have. And getting a private doctor is so difficult. It's not like that where you would say, oh, let's check this, let's check that, and they will do it. Here, their hands are tied. I mean, they are, government-owned doctors, and even if you don't get to them, they get paid a salary. So I think my challenge is I can't get a surgery to check my stomach, my colon, and see what is going on with me. So even if I was to travel to the UK, I would need a lot of money to figure out what's going on with me. But I am not healthy. And this is a nursery school, which is over there. And every time I'm passing by there, back in the past, you see people saying things like, oh, the children, like as though transgender people are pedophiles, but they're not pedophiles. And gay people aren't pedophiles. Anyway, back to the point, like, I feel like there's something going on with me, something really going on with me, you know? And, mm-mm, mm-mm. And yesterday I fetched water from, the washing house. I don't use my tap water anymore because I don't trust my tap water anymore. And he is calling me paranoid. Everyone that I meet in the medical field is calling me paranoid. Can you imagine? Like, you know, I was in Gothenburg and was saying, you're just paranoid. Maybe you need to talk to somebody. If I was looking at me right now, I'd say, oh my God, you have a medical health issue. You need to go see a doctor. But these very same doctors are telling me, you're paranoid. You look okay. What? I look okay? I've lost so much weight. Jesus Christ, I am so thin. My stomach has gone down. My body is feeling weak. When I sleep so hard. And I've had scenarios of like memory loss, or like, typing, and I'm typing things that are incomprehensible. My fingers crawling in, my feet crawling in. And then sometimes I'm feeling better. And then sometimes I'm feeling really badly off. And, they've checked my blood in Gothenburg, Sweden, where I had run to because I had issues at work. Every time I was coming back from work, you know, they were gangs, apparently on the way, like as if they wanted to beat me, but they didn't beat me. And I think that somebody was trying to scare me away. Somebody was trying to make me react, and I reacted, and I ran to Sweden. It's kind of like they wanted me to go far away, but I ran to Sweden. I couldn't go to Uganda. I couldn't go to Thailand. I can't live in Thailand because that is another hassle, for me as a transgender person. So I came back to Denmark, and things so far are cool, but I no longer have my job. No longer have my job at McDonald's, and yeah, there's some people there. I no longer have my job at McDonald's, and it's just a walk away from here. And I think, somebody wanted me to lose my job. Somebody is wanting me to basically fail. I don't know what's going on. Maybe people are giving excuses that it's because I live in a place where people do not work. But the truth is, that is an excuse. When I'm at the airport, I'm facing some funny issues because I'm dressed up like I'm successful or like I have money. I stopped doing that a long time ago. Nowadays, I dress up like I don't have anything. And that is, the neighborhood I'm shifting away from, that they say, oh, she is being disturbed because she lives where they do not have. But there's something sinister going on. This is where I'm shifting from this month, and I'm supposed to be shifting to another place that is, far away from here, but not so far away. You can see it in this video at the end of the track. That's how difficult it is to get apartments in Denmark. And yeah. So basically, that was my day with the doctor. Very cold man, and he's angry about me not making an appointment. Those are my neighbors, women that gossip so much, and yeah. Oh my God, it's been so bad. So this is the place I live in, where I'm supposed to be shifting away from, and I will be getting home and eating something. Getting home and eating something, and see, everybody has cars. People are going to work, but I can't park my car in this place. My car is parked in a different place. So I have some challenges here, but yeah, that is it, guys. And please pray for me that there's nothing going on with me. Pray for me that it's just paranoia. Pray for me, because if there's something going on, then I am really worried for myself. And lastly, I think it's been a crazy week, and everyone has their issues. I can't explain my issues to the doctor, but I can really say that it's time for me to probably leave Denmark. And this is Ulkea 27. This is where I am living, but I'm supposed to shift from. And guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll say bye bye, and have a good day.